পৃষ্ঠা ৩৬৫ রাইটিং অ্যাক্টিভিটি প্রজেক্ট রাইটিং the essential steps. 1. Choose a topic. Select a topic that interests you and fits the project requirements. Ensure it is specific enough to research thoroughly. 2. Collect information. Collect initial information to understand the background of your topic. 3. Create an outline. Organize your thoughts and structure your project. An outline typically includes an introduction, body and conclusion. 4. Write a draft. Start writing the project based on your outline. Focus on getting your ideas, points, and arguments. 5. Revise and edit. Review your work for logical flow and coherence. Edit the project work to improve clarity, style, and tone. 6. Prepare the final version. Make necessary adjustment and ensure your project meets all requirements. 7. Cite sources and references. Properly mention all sources and references used in your project work. 8. Submit or present your project. Submit your project for evaluation. A school project, its different parts. The essential parts of a school project work typically include 1. Title page. Includes the project title, your name, class, roll number, date and any other required details. Format of title page. Project title, your name, class and roll number. 2. Bona fide certificate. Authenticates that the student has undertaken a project or task as part of his or her academic requirement. Format of a bona fide certificate. Header, the school's letterhead or name. Content, a statement certifying that the student has completed the project as part of their academic work. Signatures, the signature of the teacher or project guide and the principal or headmaster. 3. Acknowledgement. Express gratitude to those who helped or supported you in completing the project, including teachers, classmates, and family. 4. Table of contents. List the sections of the project and their page numbers. 5. Introduction. Provide background information, state the problem or research question, and outline the project's objectives and scope. 6. Body. It is the core section where the main content, findings, and discussions are presented. It forms the substance of the project and provides detailed information and analysis on the topic being studied. Structure. Sections. Divide the body of your project work into subsections based on the aspects and points of your topic. Each section should cover a specific part of the study or findings. Content. Data analysis. Present and analyze the data you have collected. Include charts, graphs, and tables, if applicable. Findings. Presents the outcomes of your investigation. Use visuals where appropriate to support your findings. Discussion. Discuss the suggestions and implications of your findings. Case studies or examples. Provide specific examples or case studies that illustrate key points or findings. 7. Conclusion. Summarize the key findings and highlight the significance of the work. You can also suggest areas for future research or applications. 8. Sources and references. Lists all the sources you cited or consulted during your project, formatted according to the required style guide. পৃষ্ঠা 366। Writing activity. Environmental issues. A project report on plastic pollution, a mounting global crisis, submitted by Proshun Roy, roll number 25, registration number AB 2048642, in partial fulfillment of Class 11 English course. পৃষ্ঠা 367। Bona fide certificate. Certificate. This certificate is proudly presented to Proshun Roy. This is to certify that this project work entitled Plastic Pollution, a Mounting Global Crisis, is submitted by Proshun Roy, a student of Class 11, roll number 25, registration number AB 2048642. This project report is a bona fide record of work carried out under my guidance and supervision, submitted during the academic year 2024 to 2025, in partial fulfillment of Class 11 English course. Certificate. তলায় লেখা আছে ডেট, ডান দিকে সিগনেচার অফ দ্য প্রজেক্ট গাইড, মধ্যে এই দুটির মাঝখানে একটি এমব্লেম রয়েছে। 368। আচ্ছা, পৃষ্ঠা 368। অ্যাকনলেজমেন্ট। The project work on plastic pollution, a mounting global crisis, has given me great scope of learning through cooperative activities. My thanks go to our English teacher, Anirban Dotto, for making the work entertaining. His support has been greatly inspiring, and his supervision has helped me a lot to make the work both creative and practical. His generosity and guidance deserve my gratitude. Many thanks are due to my friends for their help and suggestions. I am greatly indebted to my parents, who proved once again that love and encouragement can do wonders. পৃষ্ঠা 369। Plastic pollution, a mounting global crisis. Introduction. Plastic pollution is one of the most devastating environmental issues of our time. Earth is surrounded by plastic. Every part of our planet is polluted by plastic. Plastic waste can be found everywhere, from the Arctic to the Antarctic, from mountains to oceans, from cities to rural areas, from forests to national parks. Mankind and animals are in danger. The water we drink, the food we eat, and the air we breathe are full of harmful plastic particles. Plastic can be found in the soil below us and even inside of our human bodies. It has a deadly effect on wildlife and poses a growing threat to the marine environment. Millions of animals are killed every year due to plastic pollution. Ecosystems and environments are under terrible threat. climate change is another major problem caused by plastic pollution. This project report delves into the issues of plastic pollution, examining its causes, impacts, and potential solutions. Understanding plastic pollution. What is plastic pollution? Plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastic objects and particles in the environment that badly affects humans, wildlife, and their habitat. It harms wildlife, disrupts ecosystems, and poses risks to human health. Plastics are synthetic polymers that are durable and resistant to degradation, making them persistent pollutants. 99% of plastic is made from fossil fuels, gas, oil, and coal. It contaminates our earth with waste and toxins. Plastic can even take up to 1,000 years to decompose or break down. When it is discarded, it builds up in the environment. It is dumped into the world's oceans, rivers, and lakes. Plastic contains harmful chemicals. It releases harmful toxins into the air, water, and soil. It also leaks into food and causes diseases. Today, 400 million tons of plastic waste are produced every year. Millions of tons of plastic waste are added to the environment. 8 million pieces of plastics make their way into the ocean every day. Food wrappers, plastic bottles, plastic bottle caps, plastic grocery bags, plastic straws, and stirrers are the next most common items. A huge body of plastic waste is generated on land. Several million tons of plastic debris end up in the world's oceans every year. Causes and sources of plastic pollution. Overuse of single-use plastic products. Items like shopping bags, cigarettes, straws, cups, and cutlery that are used once and discarded. Packaging. Plastic wrappers, containers, and bottles that produce too much waste. Microplastics. Tiny plastic particles resulting from the breakdown of larger plastic items or direct emissions from products like exfoliating scrubs and synthetic fibers. Industrial waste. A significant amount of plastic waste is produced from plastic manufacturing and processing units. It damages soils, poisons groundwater, and causes health risks. Impacts of plastic pollution. Impact on wildlife. Plastic pollution has a devastating impact on wildlife. Every year, 1 million seabirds, 1 lakh sea animals, turtles, and fish die due to plastic pollution. Ingestion. Marine animals such as fish, seabirds, and sea turtles often mistake plastic for food, leading to ingestion. This can cause physical harm, blockages, and even death. Entanglement. Marine creatures can become entangled in plastic waste, leading to injury or drowning. Toxicity. Plastics can leach harmful chemicals into the water, affecting marine health and entering the food chain. Impact on human health. Plastic pollution also poses a great risk to human health. Food chain contamination. Microplastics entered the food chain through contaminated seafood, posing potential health risks. When plastic waste breaks down, it releases harmful chemicals into the environment. It enters the food chain and causes health hazards. Chemical exposure. Chemical exposure. Plastics can release toxic substances like bisphenol A, BPA, and phthalates, PHTHALATES, which are linked to various health problems, including hormone disruption and cancer. Case studies. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a massive area of floating plastic debris in the North Pacific Ocean. It is one of the most well-known examples of oceanic plastic pollution, covering an area larger than Texas. The patch consists of both macroplastics within bracket large pieces and microplastics within bracket tiny fragments, and poses a severe threat to marine life. পৃষ্ঠা 370। The Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean Sea, one of the world's most polluted seas, faces a significant plastic waste problem. It is estimated that thousands of tons of plastic enter the Mediterranean annually, affecting marine biodiversity and local economies dependent on fishing and tourism. The Mariana Trench. A plastic grocery bag has been found in the Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the ocean. Solutions and mitigation strategies. Government policies. Governments should play a crucial role in addressing plastic pollution. Bans and regulations. Many countries have implemented bans on single-use plastics such as plastic bags and straws. Producer responsibility. Policies that require manufacturers to take responsibility for the entire life cycle of their products, including disposal and recycling. Technological innovations. New technologies offer solutions to plastic pollution. Biodegradable plastics. Development of plastics that break down more easily and have less environmental impact. Waste to energy technologies. Innovations that convert plastic waste into energy through processes like pyrolysis. Community and individual actions. Local and individual efforts are essential. Reducing the use of single-use plastics. Refusing to use any single-use plastic like straws and plastic bags, and using reusable bags, bottles, etc. Recycling programs. Encouraging recycling and reducing plastic waste through community initiatives. Plastic-free alternatives. Using reusable bags, bottles, and containers instead of single-use plastics. The role of education and advocacy against plastic pollution. Education. Education holds the key to tackling plastic pollution. Raising awareness. Making people aware and informed of the hazards and crises caused by plastic pollution can help to solve the problem. School programs. introducing and integrating environmental education into school curriculums to raise awareness among students, public campaigns, running awareness campaigns to inform the public about the impacts of plastic pollution and encourage behavioral changes, advocacy and activism. Support for environmental organizations and activism can drive change. Supporting NGOs, donating to and volunteering with organizations that work on plastic pollution, participating in clean-up programs, joining local efforts to clean up beaches, rivers, and parks from plastic waste. Conclusion: plastic pollution is a global crisis with far-reaching effects on the environment, wildlife, and human health. This terrible crisis requires many-sided efforts, including government policies, technological innovations, community actions, and individual responsibility. By working together and making informed choices, we can reduce plastic pollution and protect our planet for future generations. References: National Geographic Society 2023, The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. United Nations Environment Programme, UNEP, 2022, Single-Use Plastics, A Roadmap for Sustainability. Science Advances 2023, Microplastics in the Food Chain, Risks and Solutions, Plastic Pollution Coalition 2023, The Impact of Plastic Pollution on Marine Life. Documentaries, quote, A Plastic Ocean, unquote, quote, The True Cost of Plastic, unquote. Research papers, studies on plastic pollution's impact on health and ecosystems.